In the near future, a secret organization is plotting against the otherwise peaceful world. Much of this organization's plans are still unclear. Several countries have launched investigations, but all they have discovered is that its purpose is to destroy the world order, that it possesses unknown chemical weapons, and that it calls itself Fata Morgana. Yep, that's the plot to Sonic Wings Limited. Released in 1997, Sonic Wings Limited is a simplified arcade-only version of Sonic Wings Special. However, it does have a few differences which make it worth playing. While Limited's character endings are the same as Special, the stage selection process is more complicated. Rather than allowing the player to actively choose stages, the player's score at certain points in the game determine which stage, and which final boss and endings. Score junkies would probably like this, however, the casual player may not so much, as it's not possible for them to see all the stages. Limited's first boss, Gozan, does not appear in any other Sonic Wings game, so there's another reason to play, I guess. The other bosses can be found in the other games, most of them in Special, but they appear in different levels than in other games. Limited was released internationally in English as Aero Fighters Special. So the first of only two ports we're going to take a look at is for the PlayStation. This was actually released in Europe as well as Japan. Quite a rarity, that is. As mentioned during the arcade footage, Sonic Wings Special is an enhanced version of Sonic Wings Limited. This game features more fighter pilots, extra weapons for each fighter, and more stages. The core gameplay is still the same, mind you, nothing new there. This PlayStation port is fairly well made. It comes with 3 screen modes being standard, which you're seeing here, scroll, which scrolls the screen up and down allowing for the full length of a vertical display, and arcade, which twists the screen around to give you that full arcade experience. There are a few graphical glitches in the PlayStation game when it comes to destroyable sprites and certain parallax areas. They shimmer as the screen scrolls, kinda as if they are moving a frame or two slower than the background. It's nothing game breaking, but can be rather annoying. The second port is for the Sega Saturn. At first glance it looks as if the developers didn't really know the Saturn but really wanted to make the ultimate port. The game opens with the same FMV intro found on the PlayStation game, but this time it looks really poor, due to bad video compression. Then the title screen shows with the Sonic Wings logo not even fitting onto the screen. Sometimes the scrolling clouds will glitch out too. Things are not looking good, but then we enter the options. First up, the Saturn uses 4 buttons, unlike the PlayStation's 3. The extra button allows you to move the on-screen icons up or completely off. Then we have the monitor selection. The Saturn port features the same 3 settings as the PlayStation, plus one more, an interlaced setting that runs at 480i. This setting looks fantastic on the right monitor, but looks really bad on a modern flat panel TV. Finally we get into the game, and the first thing you'll notice is just how much smoother it is. This game is silky smooth, and the audio is high in fidelity too. So yes, this is a mixed port. Some areas seem unfinished, but it does pack in extra functions, and in my opinion, it plays better than the arcade game even. Oh, and they also threw in a 3-track music CD featuring 2 vocal songs from the voice actress of Mao Mao and 1 karaoke track. As a special bonus, here is the Saturn's 480i interlaced mode running into a modern capture device. As you can see, it looks odd, but run this on a CRT designed for 480i and it will look amazing. So let's take a look at all those versions of Sonic Wing Limited or Sonic Wing Special running side by side.